Kiana, thank you so much. Stay updated on this on 10tv.com. Meanwhile, today it's all about the grab-and-go snack. Whether you need something for a picnic or for a school lunch, I have a couple of ideas for you in this week's Brittany's Bites. Today I'm going to make something really simple, something that you can grab on the go, take it for lunch, take it for a picnic, take it to the beach. I discovered I needed to make something like this when I was going to the lake the other day, went to the store to just try to grab something quick and pre-made. I didn't see anything that I really liked. So I'm going to do wraps two ways, basically because I'm terrible at making decisions. I couldn't decide which one, so we're going to do both. Then you have two options. We're going to start with the Mediterranean wrap. So here I have wraps. I just kind of got high fiber, lower carb ones. Get whatever you'd like. Also, you know, the flavored ones, they have tomato basil ones, spinach ones in the store. Those are great, but this is just sort of a wheat one, I believe. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna get started with this, any size you'd like. For this Mediterranean one, we're going to start with a layer of hummus. And I'm just going with plain old original hummus here, but you know, they have so many flavors in the store now. You can get roasted red pepper if you'd like, garlic, whatever floats your boat, so to speak, especially if you're going out on a boat. All right, so we're gonna go all the way to the edge with this because we want everybody, you know, the worst thing about eating a wrap is when you get to the end and there's no ingredient in there left and you're just getting dry tortilla. We're not doing that. Nope, nope, nope. All right, put this over here. So we've got sort of our base down. Then you can kind of fill this with whatever you want. Almost like a little bit of a Greek salad in a wrap. Definitely do some chicken if you'd like, for sure. I'm gonna go in with some little sticks of cucumber, those little Persian cucumbers that you can get in the store. I just sliced them up very, very small so that they would work nicely in this wrap. I'm also gonna go with some red peppers. I sliced up pretty small. Love that so far. Then I had some grape tomatoes and I decided to quarter them because I didn't want them to be too big in the wrap. You want to be able to spread them out a little bit. So put a few of those in, and then of course some red onion. You know, if you don't love raw red onion, you could always do pickled onions if you like, or if you soak them in water for a little bit, it kind of takes away the bite a little bit. Okay, so next I'm gonna do a few of these pepperoncini. This gives it a real tang. And all of this is, again, to your taste. If you love these, put in a whole bunch. If you don't put them in. And I think that's also gonna be the case with black olives, or these are Kalamata olives, I should say. I'm gonna put a couple of in. I don't love them, but I'm gonna go with them. Okay, now let's see, we're gonna put in some feta cheese. You can either not put this in if you don't want to add more fattening stuff to it. Ooh, I just really poured it on though. Let's go all in, right? Okay, and then there's one more thing I want to add. I just have this sort of all-purpose Greek seasoning that I had. I bought it for a recipe once. I'm just gonna sprinkle that on. And here, you could be done, for sure. But sometimes I find wraps to be a little bit dry depending upon what you put in it. I'm actually gonna put in a little lettuce too. So I'm going to, I probably would have put this down first, but you know, we're just going with the flow. It looks really pretty so far. And I'm just gonna add a little drizzle of some dressing just to give it a little bit something more so that it's not too dry on the inside, but you absolutely do not have to do this. Now it's time to wrap. This is always the hardest part, right? I don't know if you're good at wrapping wraps, but I'm not great. I think the key is you fold it into the sides first, right? And then you kind of go over and squeeze it in. And then roll it tightly. Then we're gonna get our knife. Let's take a look. That looks great. That turned out really, really great. So there we have our Mediterranean wrap. See how easy that was? And a lot of the ingredients you might just have hanging out in your fridge, but once you put them together in the wrap, suddenly it's transformed, right? Okay, on to the next wrap. This one is gonna be a caprese wrap. So we're gonna start with a little pesto on the bottom. Gotta love that. I love pesto so much. I had some extra of this in the fridge. That's kind of what gave me the idea to do this one too. And you know, put on as little or as much as you like, and then spread it around. And this is something, get the kiddos to help you with this too. This is also something, this one especially, you can, when you roll it up, you cannot fold it in like a wrap and just fold it with the ends open and slice off the ends and do little pinwheels and serve them at a party. Slice them really, really thin. Love the idea of that as well. So we're just gonna put several little grape tomatoes in this one. I'm going to go all the way out to the edge and kind of wrap it a bit differently. So I'm not gonna center all of the ingredients in the middle. You'll see why. Then I'm going to add these little mozzarella pearls. Get plenty of mozzarella cheese on that. Oh, it smells so great. Then I'm going to add some basil in. Got some basil right here. And we already have tomatoes, as you see, right? But when I was getting my pesto out, I realized I still have some sun-dried tomatoes too. And I think I'm gonna add a few of those because they just add a nice little zing. Okay, where did I put those? Here they are. Take this fork. Now these you could slice up a bit more if you want to, but I'm just gonna put just a couple. There we go. Then I'm going to add a little bit of balsamic glaze. You also could leave this out if you like, but I'm gonna put it on. Just a little drizzle like that. That looks great. I almost want to throw this in the oven and do it like a little pizza, but nope, I'm gonna make it into a wrap. So I'm just gonna go like this, so like each little spot has something in it. It's gonna be layer upon layer upon layer. I'm gonna keep it like that, slice this one, and here we have our caprese wrap. This looks so great too. So you can just wrap these up in wax paper or plastic wrap, take these along with you. Obviously, you wanna have an ice pack with these, but here we have wraps 2 ways, whichever floats your boat. Caprese, Mediterranean. Cheers.